Alrighty, this is likely to be a rambler. It's a beautifully foggy morning at Ocean Beach in San Francisco, California. I've been here about 3 weeks. I've gotten shoot set up for Jackdaw. I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to be here about 3 more weeks before I roll. And my son has been here, so I've taken a few days to focus on just the kids and I, which has been really great. And I've just got a few hours this morning to myself because Asia's at work and Talon is sleeping. But funny, I'm curious how many of you you know what you're doing in your life, or you sure feel like what you're doing in your life is what you should be doing. I mean, I have no doubt. I am 100% feel blessed and love what I am doing with Jackdaw. That is just an absolute. But every now and then, just out of nowhere, and this morning has been one of those mornings, it hits me. It's like, wow. Okay. I mean, you're virtually seeing my home right now, or everything I own except for just a tiny bit of stuff in a small storage unit in Seattle. And man, that's a trip. That is a serious trip. And I know that nomads have these moments every now and then because we've chosen such an alternative path, and especially if you're solo like I am. It's cost me a lot in personal relationships and such. And every now and then you just have a day or a morning or even a moment where you think, what the fuck am I doing? And I've had a few of those this morning for whatever reason. Maybe it's the fog. I don't know. Maybe it's the quiet of having a few hours to just relax and think about the days and what's going on in my life and what's coming up next, which I have a lot coming up. So it's not like I lack for things to do, but the interesting paradigm about doing something like I'm doing, where you've chosen to live out of a vehicle and be nomadic, is that it opens up an unbelievable wide range of possibilities. And just it's can be overwhelming sometimes. All the opportunities and different the flexibility and the freedom is just phenomenal. But that comes at a huge personal price too, People love to get a little taste of what your life must be like, and they imagine it's just this incredible adventure all the time, which of course it's not. It's regular life, really, without the luxuries of, say, a kitchen, a bathroom, lots of environmental control, etc. And it's challenging. It is challenging, Lots of us van lifer types, and I try to share all sides of this experience with anybody who follows my social media. But even so, my happiness with it comes through, so I know it just appears to be just wonderful. And really, it truly is. That's kind of the paradigm there. I can't imagine living any other way with where I'm at in my life right now. But being 56, going on 57, every now and then I think about, wow, I'm sure I can do this for another 10, maybe 20 years, as long as I'm healthy and functional, and can do it. I really love it. It's super affordable. I have the support of a lot of patrons, and that's growing. I get to bless people. My photography is truly meaningful, the work I'm doing. But sometimes you wonder, how long can you live in a rig? Yeah, I know people, I've met people who've been doing it for a long time by choice. And again, it's very important that you understand I'm talking about someone who's chosen to live like this, like I have, and planned for it, versus someone who's forced into it. There is no comparison. Please don't think this is anything like the challenges a homeless person faces who has had to resort to living in their vehicle, because it's nothing like that. I know most of my followers understand that, but if you're new, I am not homeless, not in the least. I have resources, have the support of patrons, I have the support of my family who love me and believe in what I'm doing, and really dear friends who take care, who help me out too. I mean, I am super blessed, but every now and then I feel a little crazy for living like this in my 50s, because while it's incredibly opens up all sorts of possibilities, it also closes the doors on a lot of other things that are beautiful too. And I think what it keeps recurring, keeps revealing to me, is that in life, doesn't matter what path you take, there are compromises, and really is all about choosing what is your priority. And I think that living like this kind of brings that a little more to the forefront of your vision, especially when you're older, is that you're making big choices. It takes time to develop a lot of elements in a life, and when you're midlife and you're choosing, your path at this point, yeah, you're making a decision. You're making several decisions that will affect your life going forward, all the way, at my point, into my senior years. So, very interesting experience. Like I say, I'm 100% committed, and I love what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep doing it. I've made my choices. They've come at a pretty steep personal cost in a lot of ways, but until I cross a point where the things I'm missing outweigh the beauty and the till I reach a point where my passions shift, to where travel is not the thing and I need to put roots down somewhere. This is just going to be my reality. So, and I am good with it. Again, I don't want this to sound like I'm not. I truly am. I love my life. But I just want to give you all a reality check that, yes, those who follow me, they see a lot of cool imagery. They see a lot of variety, and that can seem like, wow, that's the life, I just want you to know, variety comes in a million forms, and you can have all that variety without having to go to an extreme of a lifestyle like I live. And any time that you are feeling a little sorry for yourself, like comparing your life to someone else's, or looking at what they have and thinking, oh, why can't I have that? You need to check yourself and think about all that you do have, and really focus on what you have, not what you don't have. And what I have is everything I need, and I'm super grateful. So I'm just going to keep embracing this. But I don't know, just had a melancholy kind of morning, thinking about life and all sorts of stuff, and felt like, gosh, I haven't done a YouTube vid for a little bit, so I'll just throw in a rambler, a morning coffee rambler. Hit you with it. So anyway, I hope you all have a good week, and catch up with you soon.